Welcome back. Yeah, so me babbling on, I've forgotten the time and the time limit was nearly out. So as I was saying, yeah, in all my colours that I use, I always put Olaplex in. Olaplex is amazing, amazing treatment that when you're doing colour services like this, you need that protection in the colour and the protection for the hair, most importantly. So Olaplex is amazing and I highly, highly recommend it. It's the one treatment that repairs the hair from the inside out. It's almost like, I call it like a seatbelt. So when you're doing like big colours like this, it can be quite a lot on the hair. But we are going in today with obviously a very, very low volume. So it's literally just cleansing it out very, very slowly. But I will be leaving it on a fair amount of time just until it lifts up to a nice, like, you know, colour that I want. But Olaplex is amazing, 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 amazing. So I call it like the seatbelt. So if I'm doing stuff like this, I'll use Olaplex all the time. Olaplex makes you think that it makes you no, not makes you, it can make the hair go a bit more further. You can push the boundaries a little bit more. So I call it like a seatbelt. So yeah, always use the Olaplex. And yeah, I know I haven't got it here with me. It's at the salon. But the thing is, Olaplex is very expensive as well. So, you know, I add that in with my price of the hair already. And any like highlights, you know, baby lights, balayages and stuff like that, it's all in within my price of the hair. You know, before it's, you know, before when it first came out, I tried it and it was like, wow, it's amazing. And I just told all my clients about it. And the thing is, your clients want their hair to be the best condition as possible. So I highly recommend Olaplex. So we are nearly halfway up. And yeah, so this is my go-to technique on cleansing the hair. And the thing is, if you think that's just going to take me so long to do, if you're thinking like that already, then don't do it. Do you know what I mean? You know, you have to be committed. You can't think, oh yeah, I'll do it, and then, oh, one section, I'll take that section a little bit thicker than that. It doesn't work like that. You have to be committed when you're doing colours like this. Every single section has to be exact, you know, so you're going to get that exact lift all the way through. Yeah, so that is my definitely one thing I would mention. You have to be committed. So the reason why I'm doing the back first is, like I said, like, you know, once I've done this section, I might look at that and think, oh, actually, that's nearly ready to come off. It's easier when the client puts the head back, you can just take the back out first. As if you do the front, you know, they're gonna have to like lean over like on the side or, you know, like that. So always, when you're doing colours like this, always do it from the back, and then it's easy to remove the foils. If you decide to obviously use the cleanser on the root area as well, always work from the ends first into the mid length and then the roots like at the last bit, because obviously the heat from the scalp as well will make it develop a lot quicker. Like I said, if you get this really close to the root as possible, then I don't put the cleanser on the root at all, because I found in the past, obviously, you know, this colour is quite fresh anyway because I've not long done hair, but normally this would be like 2 months in, my clients come back, I want to change 2 months to 3 months. So you would have like the green growing out here, then you would have like the natural root. Now, obviously putting the cleanser on the root, it's gonna obviously lift really quick here at the natural, and then it'd be like, obviously like a band from here and down. So I find just doing it this way, yeah, when you take the foils out, you're gonna get a line all the way through the hair, but that's fine, because then we do a colour melt. we colour melt the root, and then we blend that out into the mid lengths and into the ends, so the colour will be seamless all the way through. So the foiling that the foils that I'm using are Framar foils. I love them so much. If you haven't used them before, I highly recommend. I just find they're easy to work with, and you know, you can sort of like mould them how you want them to be. With the other foils that I used to use, it's like, you know, the bog standard foil that's on a big roll. You know, when you like try and like fold them, they can crinkle up, and yeah, it just gets really messy. So when I first used the Framar foils, it was amazing. It changed so much. It changed the way I worked. It was just a lot quicker. And again, with the balayage board, you know, it's amazing. You know, the balayage board. At first I was like, oh really? I don't know if I can get used to this balayage board. But like I said, you can really push that product through the hair, and I just find with my colour, like the results are just like amazing. You know, I get a better lift, and just the saturation through, it's amazing. And you know, the aim obviously with the colours these days are getting that sort of lived in look with the root shadow, with the brighter ends, or you know, the beachy look. And I just find you using different tools and like the products, my colour work has, you know, gone much better, you know. Not that it wasn't before, but you know, I think every day is a learning day. You learn something new each day. And this is why I wanted to do my education page, just to help any stylists out there that might be, oh, I'm feeling a bit lost now in the hair industry, it's all changing, where do I start? And it can be really, really scary, because like when you see like loads of, you know, pictures on the Instagram, on the Pinterest, and it's like, oh my god, how do you get these colours and these colour melts blend in together, and the balayage and everything like that? Because obviously it's massively changed the hair industry world. So you know, when I trained, it was just literally the bog standard doing the roots, the full tints all over, the bog standard like half head highlights, you know, full head highlights, T-sections and stuff like that. And now it's like colour melts, it's the baby lights, it's the balayage, it's the foilage, and it's so much, and it can be a little bit scary. So, you know, this is all new to me as well, my page, and, you know, you're all joining me on my journey with the education page, and I really hope that you're picking up some real good tips and giving you a bit more confidence in working with different products and different ways of using different things, really. And yeah, I'm really happy that I'm doing it, and I love showing what I get up to. So I know this is quite an in-depth tutorial today. But yeah, so I thought, alright, I'm coming on and I'm going to show you a real good technique to get the cleanser onto the hair. So like I said, in my bowl is like water. So basically it's like, I've done 2 scoops of like water, 2 scoops of the peroxide, and 2 scoops of the powdered pre-lightener. And I've used the Redken product. So I've used 20 volt in Redken, and I've used Redken Flash Lift. And then just water. So you can imagine, obviously, you know, it's very, very gentle on the hair. It's cleansing very, very gently. And it's just removing that existing colour, and I think it's like really soothing, it's conditioning the hair as it's doing it, you know, with obviously the Olaplex that will be in the colour as well. I just find if you go in too strong with your developer, it's going to miss all that nice opportunity going through all those like real different stages that it goes through. I think sometimes if you're going too high, it literally will just go to straight to orange, or like, you know, that in between orange and yellow, and it won't move. But I find doing it slowly, it's gradually doing it really, really nice, and the condition of the hair is amazing. And it's still got that lovely shine, and it's not dry at all. So like I said, each section, it depends on the hair type, but normally it'd be about 30 to like 40 minutes, the max really, on each like section. So if the client is having something done like this, it's not gonna be just a couple of hours work. It's gonna be, you know, an all day really. But you know, you have to explain that to the client in the consultation. It's nothing like it will take like a couple of hours. It won't at all, because you don't know what you'll face when you're lifting hair, when you're doing something like this. So, and that's the exciting part as well. But majority of the time when you're doing something like this, your client is sort of easygoing with like the hair colours anyway. So like my client's got green and dark on the ends. You know, if your client's got like, you know, orange, red or pink or anything like that, we can decide like what colour we can go to on that first application, on the level of lift, and then it's sort of like an ongoing, you know, process to that client's goal. But yeah, so I really hope that this has given you some real good inspiration, and don't be afraid of doing different things. And yeah, like I said, we're in lockdown, so this is a perfect opportunity for you to go and get a blockhead and just practice, just experiment, you know, just be so creative, do something bold that you've never done before, and it will just feel amazing. So I'm nearly up to the top now. So what I will do is, it's quite late now, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the 2 front sections. I'll probably just do like the 2 back, just so we can sort of see the difference from the front to the back, which would be really good. And yeah, so like I said, this is a very like long sort of process, so I don't know if I would get it all done tonight, but who knows. I'm always like that. I'm thinking, oh, I can't sleep, I've got to do something, so yeah. What is the time now? Oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock now, so we'll see. So this is probably going to be on for like a good hour or so anyway. So yeah, hope you've really enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll do another video on the results. So yeah, thank you so much again for your love and support. It means a lot to me, and I'm so pleased that you're all enjoying my education page. But yeah, I definitely will obviously post the result, what I'm doing. So yeah, I won't leave you hanging on what you know the outcome is. But yeah, so I thought I'd come on and just show you the technique. So yeah, I'll see you soon.